Prosperity Team. This is Dr. Money coming to you from the prosperity corner of the universe where silliness is sacred and nobody's perfect. I am your P.O.P., your professor of prosperity, and I'm here so that we can all just pop with prosperity. And hopefully this introduction that I do, it's supposed to be silly. It's supposed to make you smile. So hopefully you'll smile. I am 71 years old and I have some physical ailments. And I don't know, regardless of how old you are, you may have had this experience, and I'll be thinking about the things that are wrong with me. Like, okay, my skin itches, my kidney has possible cancer, my head itches, my hair is falling out, and you just on and on and on. And I said, those are all affirmations. What I need to do when I make my list is saying my hair is thick, my kidney is healthy, my skin is flexible and calm. Then that is to just take that list of things that are problematic in the physical body and make that list a list of health rather than a list of disease. I think that's a great idea. I'm going to do it. It's like, oh my gosh, my so-and-so is healthy. My so-and-so is healthy. My eyes are moist and calm. My eyes are healthy. So when I make that list, I can just go all down the list. My sinuses are healthy and calm, and all those little, what I call niggly things that are wrong with the body. Just turn that list into a list of affirmations. I've thought of it before, like I'll be working on my sinuses and I think about sinus affirmations, but I hadn't thought of just making a list of every single thing that I consider not working right and making an affirmation out of it. Now, if I haven't said this before, I think this is powerful. The body has 6 trillion simultaneous functions that make it alive and move and well. So if we only have like 100 things wrong with us, then we've got trillions of things right with us. As a matter of fact, just to be alive, regardless of how many systems are breaking down, how ill we think we are, regardless of what is going on, is an absolute miracle. Just the fact that life is in the body, regardless of the state of the body. So, health is wealth. And we have the ability to move into a consciousness that upgrades our genetic code. Our thoughts actually change our genetic code. If we're happy, our immune system boosts, but we also change things at a cellular and a structural level. Just think of everything as energy. And so if you have something wrong in your body, for example, I've had the sinus stuff, and so what I can do is when I think of my body, think of my sinuses as energy, and just see that energy vibrating, and imagine what would it look like if it was vibrating and it was ill, and just imagine that, and then let me imagine what that vibration would look like if it were well, because everything is vibration. Everything is space. Of course, sinuses are empty cavities, so they have these walls around them and the bone structures and so forth that we have to work with. So what we want to do is, imagine that whole space as having this vibratory level if you were working on your sinuses, and then imagine that vibratory level as being very healthy. Years ago, I took the Silva Mind Control. Now it's called the Silva Method, and now it's something else now. However, what they did is they really taught us to work with vibration and colors. And it was amazing because I could actually do remote healing, and I could imagine myself connected to a person who had a certain illness. And the illness would be contained in an envelope. Somebody would open it and read it, and then they would ask me what was my impression. And I got all kinds of impressions. I got color impressions and vibratory impressions, and so we can do that to ourselves. We can just imagine what the color would be, and we can imagine what the vibration would be, and then let's change that in our imagination to what we think it would look like if it was a healed energy, a healed vibration. So those visualization is an affirmation, is an image affirmation. We're used to word affirmations, but we have feeling affirmations. Joy is a very positive feeling affirmation. We have image affirmations, and we have the word, speaking the word affirmations. So we want to just use the full range of affirmations, not just word affirmations, when we move into abundant and prosperous living. This is Dr. Money. I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath. And since we're using our imagination, imagine that breath to be filled with some color, and then make that and know that that is the color of good for you. We're breathing in good. What color is good in the breath? And as we exhale that same color out to all other beings so that they may receive their good as well. So we breathe in our good through the color, and we exhale our good through the color. So we're using the breath, we're using the imagination, we're using the mind to move this goodness throughout our lives and the lives of everyone on the planet. Now, this is Dr. Money. I hope you will live up to your ministry. I hope you will use these positive mind thoughts, these images, the breath to enhance this world. And I want you to remember one more thing for sure, and that is that I love you.